morning exercise. This is for our lower back to create some flexion and extension in our lower back. Don't let anybody tell you that this is an upper shelf glute exercise. It's not. Okay, it's a good morning. It's for your low back. You can do these several different ways. I'm going to show you body weight here first. So what I like to coach people with is drive your feet into the ground. Okay, so just like if we were going to squat or deadlift or anything else, grab your toes down to the floor. Okay, with that, I'm going to push into the floor, engage my legs. I'm squeezing my butt, but I'm not using my glutes. I'm just being stable here. Okay, so I'm sitting up at the top here, at the top of the movement. I'm creating some extension in my lower back, right? See that? Extension. But I also want to keep my belly nice and tight, right? So controlled extension. And then I'm slowly going to start to fold over one segment at a time. You may have seen this before as when you're standing, called a Jefferson curl. Kind of the same idea, but this is just specifically if you've never done this exercise before and you're seated. So now I'm at as deep as I can go right now for my lower back. I'm not letting my hips come off, right? That's again why I'm driving my feet into the ground, squeezing my butt into the bench. And now one segment at a time. Again, my belly is nice and tight. One segment at a time, I'm coming back up into a controlled extension. So you can start there with just your body weight. Another way, it's still just body weight, but you can add a PVC pipe in the front rack position, or if you have the shoulder mobility on your back here, again, same thing. I'm folding over under control, creating some flexion in my lower back, belly nice and tight, slowly coming back up, one segment at a time, controlled extension. Okay, you could also work up to having a barbell front loaded or on your back if you are able to. If you don't have that, this is a 10-pound dumbbell. Again, you don't need much on this. So again, you can hold this front rack position, or if it's more comfortable, just somewhere at your chest. But same idea here. Belly is tight, folding over, under control. This way, elbows are going to get in the way a little bit, but you can still get some movement there. If you can go up in this front rack position, you can keep your elbows out of the way. Again, slow and controlled flexion into controlled extension. You could technically hold this down, but it's going to limit your range of motion as well. But that's what that would look like. Again, you can modify this to wherever your level is. And maybe you only have a kettlebell. I would suggest like this, bottoms up. Again, controlled flexion, belly tight into extension. So that is a seated good morning.